Ballpoint pens. Pens like this. Oh, clang. Balls with a point that's a pen with a point. It's a roly-bally thing. If you put it on your finger, you can feel it's a ball. Ballpoint pens. Most pens are ballpoints. The science of ballpoint pens. This is one of my worksheets. I'm hoping to make it into a book. When you are too hot, you sweat. What's this to do with ballpoint pen? You sweat. Just keep going, keep going. I can't remember. To stop sweat, use an antiperspirant. Oh yes, because antiperspirants also have a ballpoint. It's kind of the point of them. Antiperspirants is how to say antiperspirants. I don't think I need that S, that hyphen there. Antiperspirant. Anti means against. It means it stops it happening. Perspirant. Per usually means every. Divide. No, I think so in this case. The ball of the antiperspirant rotates to pick up liquid from the reservoir. Anti-ball type antiperspirants, the ones you roll under your arms. Reserve. It's where it's reserved. It's where it's kept. A ballpoint pen also rolls out liquid from the reservoir. See, I knew there was a connection. Reservoir. In the refill, well, you know, usually it comes with a refill. It's already in there. It's filled. The reservoir holds the liquid for the next time you need reservoir. Next time you need it. Liquid on the ball evaporates. Oh, that is very modern of me. Liquid. Oh, there's a shadow. What's causing the shadow? Oh no, hold on. No, that one. That one. Oh, I'm a genius. I got rid of the shadow. Next one. Evaporation seals the gaps around the ball. Evaporation. Evaporates. Evaporation seals the gaps around the ball. The seal stops the liquid in the reservoir evaporating. Yes, otherwise when you used a ballpoint pen, it would all be evaporated away. That's why the ball has a close fit. And that's why you have to go sometimes to get the ball rolling, so that you get some ink going. The seal stops the liquid in the reservoir evaporating into the air. That's why a ballpoint pen, well, it's best if you've got the top on as well. That stops evaporation. More than half of the ball is inside the socket. That's why the ball doesn't come out of my ballpoint pen. The socket holds the ball. Yeah, it looks like there's the ball, and there's the socket, and there's the liquid, and so the ball can't actually come out. Only about 1/3 of it is out, rolling along that's the paper. Okay, that's the ball. That's a reservoir. I'm going to put res. Okay, where are we? Ball shapes are called spheres. Spheres roll easily with very little friction. Hold on, I'm just going to move all my knives and forks so I don't get banging them. Friction. The friction force is even less when there is a liquid lubricant. Your sweat does a chemical reaction with the antiperspirant chemical compounds. Your sweat reacts with the antiperspirant aluminium compounds. Aluminum. You miss out one of the I's. If you're in America, it's aluminum. Compounds. Reacts. Good. Keep going. Moving the sheet up. Am I in the right place? The aluminium plus sweat reaction produces a plug that blocks your sweat glands. L-U-M-I-N. One less I if you're in the USA. Plus sweat reaction. Cool. Some people are allergic to aluminium compounds. Aluminium compounds. Allergic. Their skin goes red, swollen, and itchy. This is an inflammation. Inflammation. Flam, like flammable, like burns. It looks like it's been burning. It's all red. Sweat is called perspiration. Anti means stopping. So antiperspirant means stopping sweat. Your outer skin is usually too dry for bad bacteria. There's the skin on the very outside part of your body. You can scratch away the layers, 4 or 5 layers of skin, and then it's all wet underneath, and then the bacteria, like that. Bacteria breed in your sweat to 1 million germ colony. Well, it could be more than 1 million. Colony. It's just called a colony when there's lots and lots of them. The colony of bacteria. The colony of bacteria makes the acid waste that causes body odor. B-O for body odor. Body odor. O-U-R. In the US, maybe the U isn't there. It's called B-O. Body odor. B-O. Odor is spelled odor in the USA. Yes, I did get that bit in. I'd just forgotten it. Hold on, where are I? You can wash the bacteria colonies off of flat surfaces, but if the bacteria gets into your clothes, colonies, they will hold on to the fibers. Yeah, all the thin threads are called fibers. Cotton fibers made from flowers on cotton shirts and jeans, and plastic fibers, very thin bits like this, and they go like this and this and this and this, and that's what your clothes look like under a microscope. Wow, like that. So every time you wear the clothes, the body odor will start immediately. Ooh, pooty, stinky. Good. Modern washing powders digest the oils that stick dirt to your clothes using enzymes. Enzymes. Washing powders have the same enzymes that your guts use to digest your food. Enzymes. It's a Y. Digest your food. For fats and oils, the enzyme is lipase. Yeah, if you look at your washing powder, go and have a look. It says lipase. For rice carbohydrates, well, most of rice is carbohydrates, especially if it's white rice. The enzyme is carbohydrase. A-S-E-A-T-E. A-T-E means the food. A-S-E means the enzyme that digests the food. That's a Y. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are often called carbs by people that are on diets and stuff. For proteins, the enzyme is protease. Enzyme. Protease, pro for proteins, pro for protease. Protease is the enzyme that digests proteins inside you and also in a washing machine with the biological powder. To kill and wash the bacteria colonies out of the fibers, the washing powder needs to be 90 degrees, not Fahrenheit. Celsius. So that's like 200 Fahrenheit. Unfortunately, 80 degrees Celsius will melt the plastic fibers in plastic clothes. Yeah, you can't put them at that hot temperature. Check the white label. Oh, drop me pen. Check the little white label on your clothes to see if they can survive a hot wash. They say what temperature they are. Deodorants have antiperspirants and a nice smell to cover the deodorants. Keep going. Antiperspirants may become illegal in the future as more is known about the effects that aluminium has on the brain. Perspirant. Yeah, we're not sure. We needs more studies to find out. And because aluminium chemical compounds react with sweat to make a yellow stain on your clothes. Aha! You can sue them for making your clothes yellow. Those antiperspirant people. Maybe we will all have to use armpit liners. They are a real thing. You put them in your armpits to stop the yellow and the perspiration. Yeah, I'm glad I don't use them. Pens and antiperspirant both have to put liquid onto solid surfaces without losing the reservoir of liquid to evaporation. Evaporation is the hottest, fastest liquid molecules having enough energy to escape the liquid. Evaporation. Then the molecules get blown away or Brownian motion away to become humidity. Moving page up so we can still see that. Can you see that still? Talking about humidity, wow, it's humid here in Hong Kong. The force that holds the ink in the ballpoint pen is called capillary rise. Capillary rise. When a ballpoint pen is pointing up, then the open tube is pointing down so the ink can come out. Yeah. Always have your pens this way. Never put your pens that way because gravity is pulling the liquid out of the reservoir and you end up with ink all over the place. The capillary rise will be overcome by gravity and vibration. Capillary rise. Hottest, fastest liquid molecules escaping is called evaporation. Molecules. There is less friction force when liquids lubricate. Less friction. Friction. Next. Washing powder enzymes digest the food on your clothes. Enzyme. It's a Y. Lipase for fats, protease for proteins, and carbohydrates for carbohydrates. Protease. Carbohydrates. Yes. Excellent. And that's my lesson on ballpoint pens. It was the science of ballpoint pens. My name's Gary Stevens. I'm a teacher in Hong Kong. Whoa! Where it's very hot in the summer and humid. And there's lots of evaporation going on. Can you see that? Is that in focus? If you're in Hong Kong and you need someone to help you in the evenings or the weekend, I'm quite expensive because I'm a real teacher. So I'm a teacher who tutors at the weekend. I don't know if that's in focus. Get your parents to send me an email to this email address. Good luck, GaryHK@gmail.com if you're in mid-levels or central, or you can get to those places. Excellent! Now you know the science. Ballpoint